Fact 1. Did you know that the body of a starfish is one large head? The starfish is a unique animal. Researchers struggled for a long time to identify a head and tail on it. And now it's clear why. The starfish turns out to be all head. Using new technologies, researchers observed which genes were expressed in different parts of the body. What did they find? Genes responsible for the development of a head were expressed throughout the starfish. Meanwhile, genes forming the torso were inactive everywhere. From this, the researchers concluded that this already remarkable creature is essentially a walking head. Fact 2. Plants can communicate with each other. When a hungry caterpillar is lurking, plants warn each other. A plant emits warning signals through organic substances released into the air. Researchers studied how plants, victims of insect feeding, transferred these warning chemicals to their neighboring plants. The study specifically focused on greenleaf odors, airborne particles that smell like freshly cut grass. What did they discover? The receiving undamaged plants turned green when exposed to these green leaf odors. These color bursts were found to be caused by the release of calcium. Fact 3. The secret behind the immortality of water bears. Did you know that there's an immortal creature? The microscopic but resilient water bears live a very long life. Their immortality is linked to their unique ability to enter cryptobiosis, a special state of rest. They retract their limbs and slow down their metabolism to nearly zero. Then, they gradually shrivel into a dried-up ball, a state they can maintain for up to 30 years. Previous research revealed that water bears survive this dehydration thanks to a special protein that protects their cells. Fact 4. The world's oldest land animal resides on St. Helena Island and goes by the name Jonathan. This Seychelles giant tortoise is estimated to have been born around 1832. In that same year, New York witnessed a first. The first horse-drawn tram rolled through Manhattan. And in all the years that Jonathan crawled on the earth, many more events occurred. For instance, 7 different monarchs ruled in the Netherlands, and 40 American presidents came and went. Fact 5. What do you think of when you hear the Sahara? Probably scorching hot sand dunes, dusty camels, and sparse oases. But besides the Sahara being freezing cold at night, it turns out that the vast desert was once a wooded area. Researchers developed a climate model showing that the Sahara experienced a humid climate period every 21,000 years over the past 800,000 years. This was due to the axial precession of the Earth, causing summers in the northern hemisphere to become warmer, strengthening the monsoons and bringing abundant rainfall to the Sahara. During these wet periods, green leaves covered the sandy surface of the desert. Fact 6. Secrets make you happy. Studies found that participants who kept good news to themselves experienced a lively and energetic feeling. This was also observed in participants who kept the news a secret but intended to share it. Researchers believe this feeling is related to the excitement and surprise that a positive secret brings. Anticipating the surprise is sometimes more enjoyable than the surprise itself. Fact 7. Do you find yourself nodding off during your countless online meetings of the day? That's not unusual. These meetings are more tiring than face-to-face ones. Particularly employees who reported low engagement in their job became sluggish. This is attributed to understimulation. Participants sometimes sought other stimuli, such as their phones. According to researchers, we should make online meetings a bit more interesting, perhaps by taking a walk during them. Fact 8. French fries are not known for being a healthy food choice, but as eternal optimists say, beneath that golden crust and dollop of mayonnaise lies a hidden potato. And potatoes are healthy. Believe it or not, some beneficial substances are more abundant in fries than in boiled potatoes. Per ounce, fries contain more potassium and vitamin C than the unfried version of the tuber. The explanation for this phenomenon: potatoes contain a lot of water. Frying removes the water, reducing the weight, but the nutrients remain. So, per gram of potato, you get more in fry form. You might almost say that frying is healthy. Unfortunately, the good news ends here. The water in the potato is partially replaced by frying oil. This switch significantly increases the calorie count. Fact 9. Blueberries are not blue. Squeeze blueberries and you end up with dark red juice. When you look at the skin, they look like they're naturally black. Yet the berries appear blue. Is that optical illusion? blue is an attractive color for fruits. Many animals can sharply distinguish blue because their eyes are highly sensitive to the corresponding wavelengths. Therefore, a blue fruit is more likely to be eaten, even by humans. And with a bit of luck, the berry eater will excrete the seeds in a nice location. However, blue pigment is chemically complex, making growing a blue skin energy-intensive. Blueberries seem to have found a simpler method to appear blue. The secret lies in a thin wax layer on the surface, only 2 micrometers thick and naturally colorless. The unique structure of the wax layer causes the blue color, revealed under an electron microscope. When extremely zoomed in, the wax layer looks as if 1,000,000 Mikado sticks have been scattered across the surface. Sunlight that enters the tangle of nanotubes bounces back and forth, allowing only blue light to escape. Thanks to this structure, the colorless wax appears blue. Fact 10. It can be dangerous to heat rice. The notion that you can get sick from reheated rice is not a myth. The term reheated rice syndrome refers to food poisoning caused by the bacterium Bacillus cereus. This bacterium is common in starchy products like rice or pasta because it can convert starch into glucose, which the bacteria like, says van der Vossen. In meals, the bacteria can form spores. These are kind of dormant bacteria that start growing vigorously under the right conditions. Fact 11. Why is fatty food so delicious? A serving of fries with mayo or a thick slice of cream pie can be irresistibly tempting. Why do we find fatty food so tasty? Interestingly, it's not just the taste or smell that attracts us. It's primarily about the texture. This was revealed in a study where scientists observed the brain activity of people eating a fatty snack. The orbitofrontal cortex, a reward system in the brain, was particularly active during the consumption of fatty food. The researchers observed that the OFC responded mainly to the creamy and smooth texture of fatty food. Participants with a sensitive reward system quickly opted for the fattiest variant when choosing a meal. Fact 12. Wasabi is good for your memory. The spicy green paste isn't just delicious with sushi, it's also very healthy. It is said to kill bacteria and inhibit inflammation. It may also prevent tooth decay and reduce the risk of blood clots and asthma. And as if that weren't enough, it gives your memory a boost. The presence of isothiocyanate in wasabi is believed to be responsible for its healing properties. Fact 13. Your brain can get a real boost after quitting alcohol. When you drink excessively, your entire body suffers, including your brain. Your brain shrinks, and the number of connections between brain cells decreases. This leads to memory deterioration and slower thinking. Research shows that in alcoholics, the number of brain connections starts to increase fairly quickly after quitting alcohol. After 7.3 months, the hippocampus, the part of the brain crucial for learning and memory. Fact 14. Wearing headphones for merely 1 hour has the potential to elevate the bacteria in your ears by a staggering 700 times. It's essential to be mindful of this impact on ear hygiene. Regular cleaning and breaks from extended headphone use can contribute to maintaining a healthier auditory environment. Taking simple precautions helps ensure that your ears stay clean and free from excessive bacterial growth. Be aware of the 1-hour threshold and consider incorporating brief breaks to safeguard your ear health while enjoying your favorite tunes or audio content. Fact 15. A crocodile, fascinatingly, lacks the ability to protrude its tongue. Unlike many other animals, a crocodile's tongue is firmly attached to the roof of its mouth by a membrane. This distinctive feature sets crocodiles apart in the realm of reptiles. Despite their fearsome reputation and powerful jaws, this unique tongue limitation showcases an intriguing aspect of their anatomy. Thank you for watching. Do you want more interesting facts? Subscribe to our channel.